So it's around lunchtime, 35 degrees outside and 28 degrees inside the camper here. Yeah, this is what we have been dealing with for a few days now. I just refilled all the hummingbird feeders, all 3 of them. The hummingbirds should be happy now. Whew, yeah, I had to come over here in the shade a little bit, but we're only into the 2nd week of June and we are experiencing a heat wave. Prime example right here. I put a thermometer in the back of the truck. These windows are open a crack, so a little airflow. But can you see what that says? It doesn't quite show up on this camera that well, but I can assure you this thing says 60.4 degrees Celsius. Over 60 degrees in the back of this truck. Just insane. Got the scooter over here for now. It's in the shade. But once the sun reaches around to this point, probably going to move that thing somewhere where it's a little more shaded. I just feel bad. It's been sitting there for a number of days just in the direct heat. I should mention too, my buddy Hilbert hasn't been around the last couple of days. Maybe it's too hot for him. But I did bring out this Canada Goose decoy thinking that might help. I've moved it around into different places. Did I speak too soon? Because I definitely heard something in the woods. I don't know if I'm hearing pine cones falling off the trees or... Huh, weird. Anyway, if he wants to come out here and fence with me in my straw broom, he can certainly go ahead and do that. But back to this, I tried moving this around different places thinking maybe that would scare him off. It didn't. He walked right up on its back and looked at me even more angry. But yeah, let's hope this heat is keeping Hilbert, you know, in his territory and out of mine. You can probably see, but the pollen is really bad again, so not much point to get back up there and clean that thing. I'll just wait for a really good rain. Yeah, that's what it's been like here lately. 35 plus in the afternoon, 29, 30 degrees Celsius in here. That's with all the windows open, but that doesn't seem to be helping. Not sure if you remember me mentioning before, but the AC unit, when I got this thing, didn't work in the beginning. It might be an easy fix. I don't know. There's not really anything I can do about it now because there's a roof over top of this thing, so it can't really even be worked at. But I just didn't bother with it because, I mean, in order to run this thing, I'd have to run my generator all the time or, you know, all day to keep it cool. And obviously I'm not going to want to run the generator all night or anything. So I just don't bother with air conditioning. Yeah, the cats aren't here right now either. They're in an air-conditioned apartment with their other parents, so that's good because a lot of times they just lay on the floor anywhere they could find to get cool. Especially heat like this, I can't imagine having fur. It's bad enough without it. Yeah, it's hot in here, but even just stepping inside here from out there feels cooler. So what are my options without air conditioning? Well, you're looking at them. I'll show you the lineup. I've got the big battery operated O2, what's this thing called? O2 Cool. Yeah, this thing takes big batteries, the big D-cell batteries, and as you can see, a lot of them. So I honestly don't use this thing much at all. I used it maybe the first year in here a little bit, but just the batteries don't last long enough if you have this thing running for any length of time. So this guy is out. This is a smaller version. It's another O2 Cool fan. This is another battery operated one. So this one only takes the 4 AA's, which is a lot better than the other one, except obviously it's a lot smaller. It's not going to give you as much wind force as the bigger one. But again, batteries, they don't last, especially in this heat. And this guy is my favorite, although it's very small. But this thing runs on USB, so you can literally just plug it into a power bank, a jackery, an inverter, anything. It's got a switch back here. So that's really nice for having at night when you just need a little cool air blowing at you. Like I said, obviously I need to get something bigger. get a little more wind force, but that's been my favorite so far. These battery operated ones, there's a lot of fan power, especially from that one, but like I said, the batteries in it just don't last, so it's kind of a huge waste. But yeah, I need to look on Amazon, see if I can find something this big that's USB powered. Anyway, that's what's been helping me beat the heat at night, you know, trying to sleep in this kind of heat. Obviously, the temperature goes down in the evening, which is good because there's still fleece sheets on the bed. I probably could take off at least one of the quilts. Yeah, I was definitely looking forward to the summer, but I was also looking forward to having a little bit of a spring first. Lucky for me, I live on the coast, so the beach is just a short drive away, really. Yesterday, I took my fur sisters to the beach just to get out of this heat. It was the same yesterday as it is today. It is really hot. But I'll stick in some clips of our day at the beach yesterday, or their day, because it's all about them. Here's just one reason you should wear long pants when you are whippersnipping. Yeah, I got this area all cleared out here pretty well. I might actually hang my hammock up this year. I didn't get to last year. Well, that looks kind of inviting. I had to spray this thing down. It was in a basement for a couple of years. I didn't even get this hung up last year. Still kind of dirty. Maybe the rain will take care of the rest, but obviously I've got pine gum, spruce gum, whatever you want to call it, from the trees dripping on it, so that doesn't help, but it's a nice little area. Now that Hilbert hasn't been hanging around, I'll probably feel kind of safe to lay in it. Well, here we go. It's almost supper time, and it's officially 36 outside and 32 in the camper. You know, there's one more way you can try to stay cool in this heat. You gotta stay hydrated. Wow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hate to destroy all your hard work, but I can't have a bunch of biting red ants living under my doorstep. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them to figure this out for the next hour. I spoke too soon, you guys. It's about 8:30 at night and look who it is. See, when I told you he's not afraid of the decoy, I meant he's not afraid of the decoy. Yeah. He does have something weird going on with that feather sticking down from under him. Hilbert, what's up? Did you get in a fight with another chap or what? You're looking a little rough around the edges. I will fence with you if I have to. My straw broom. A very sad looking straw broom. Hilbert. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna have to start taking more drastic measures.